Welcome back. Let's take a look now at the under-19 Coke team.
Here's the under-19 team for the 2015-2016 season.
Ziad Abrams, Murray Commons, Junaid Daywood, Akil Ibrahim, Ruben Fortune, Dayan Khalim, Gavin Kaplan, Ryan Klein, Zolisa Mama, Sipamandla Mavanda, Muzamil Sheikh, Matthew Strauss, Carl Verreyn, Coach Russell Sissing, Fitness Coach Curtis Faree, Manager Bevel Valensky, Team Psychologist Dr. Dawn Saunders.
Well, it's that time of the show again when we take a look at our social media platforms and exactly what kind of interaction and traffic we saw. We definitely saw quite a bit of people sending tweets and Facebook messages this past week, and it's possibly about the tickets that we had to give away here to PPC Newlands to come see the Cobras take on the Titans on the 20th. But that's not my forte. I'm going to hand over now to Mr. Gavin Arends, or Mr. Social Media. Gavin, what's been happening?
Thank you, Brandon. Social media-wise, thank you very much, guys, for the warm response that we've received on the show this past week. Keep it coming. Don't stop there. Who knows? It might be your tweet or your Facebook entry that gets read out the next time. If you want to get in touch with us on Twitter, it's at Clubhouse_TV. On Facebook, it's just From the Clubhouse. So you can just email your comments through to us. That's info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za. Remember also, if you'd like to get in touch with the Western Province Cricket Association, they are WP_cricket. That's on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with them. Thank you very much to the Greenpoint Cricket Club. They've tweeted us again this evening. They say, very cool show tonight at Clubhouse_TV. Some good cheers supporting our chairperson and players, and at Vernaki, nice crowd watching. Thanks, guys. Now, that's the idea. I want to come in here. Isn't that what we would like to encourage the clubs to do, is not just to send in the social media, but also to watch it. And while you're watching it, tweet your comments. If there's something funny that you see, get it through in, because that's how we build the show, and that's how we engage with you as not just the clubs, but also the viewers of the show. Also, Roger August 1 is in here. He's from Atlantis. He says day 2 at Atlantis CC versus at Yorkshire CC. Come on, the Blues at Clubhouse TV. And then he also tagged you, Clinton Dupree. So nice touch there, making sure that Western Province Cricket Association get alerted as to what's happening out in the field. Also, Clinton has sent in a few tweets, and if you haven't checked it out yet, or if you missed the show last week, we've had those beautiful orange shirts on, courtesy of Winner, the clothing sponsor for the show. Morne put a few pictures of us with our new orange outfits on tonight. As you can see, we've got the black outfits on. In the weeks to come, we'll be showcasing what other outfits we've got lined up for you. So stay tuned here on social media for that one. Just once again, a reminder, it's on Twitter at Clubhouse_TV. On Facebook, it's From the Clubhouse, and on email, info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally, it's at Gavin Arends. You can get in touch with Clinton
at Clinton_Dupree, and you can use it and abuse it.
And with Brandon?
It's Brandon Sportnut, and no, we are not running from the Clubhouse next model, the way Gavin's making things look like, saying we've got quite a couple of outfits to show you. So I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, speaking of outfits and modeling, you had to see them here earlier on. We've just done a brand new photo shoot. Watch our social media pages for some of those pics coming up soon.
But that's where we're going to leave that side of things, because the show is about cricket and not about modelling. And I'd like to get straight into what has been happening in terms of cricket and looking at the Premier League A in terms of what's been happening. Gavin, you know what that's all about, so give us a bit of a roundup. Yeah,
the first promotion league called Premier League A. On top of the log is Avondale Cricket Club. They're sitting pretty on 60.78 points at the moment. In second place, Montrose Cricket Club. But there's a kind of a false sense of security, because UCT has played one game fewer, and they're in third place at 51.32. So should they win their game in hand, they might well go all the way to the top. Another team who's also played one game short is Tygerberg Cricket Club. They're sitting, unfortunately, at the foot of the table, but as I say, with a game in hand. And just above them is Northern's Goodwood Cricket Club.
Clinton, Premier League, obviously, that's very interesting as well. I had a chat with you earlier where you were saying 3 rounds gone already. They played 9 rounds in total, but already some clubs starting to show their intent.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you look at the teams that's on top, the team who won it 2 years ago, Cape Town Cricket Club, find themselves in top position, played 3, won 3. That's the only team in the league that has won 3, and they find themselves on 67.13 points. And Western Province Cricket Club in second place, played 3, won 2, and they're on 66.22 points. And UWC in third place, and we understand that they're playing games away without practice, and also finding themselves in third place, which is a good achievement for them. We always knew they got a good side, and hopefully they can push on and under the circumstances also do well.
Are they like a lashing side or something where they can play away and without practice and they can still win games?
Well, I think this is probably just the quality of the players that we have there, because it's going to be interesting to see if they must be practicing every week at their own facility and playing at home. They could even be creating more disruptions within the league there. So.
You just got some brownie points from Gavin, because you know how he feels about UWC.
Yeah, no, sure. And while we're talking about brownie points, and I'm talking, I think I've got no brownie points at the moment. With Durban will find themselves in the middle of the table, losing to Primrose last weekend. I think they needed to chase 138. Unfortunately, couldn't get it, and lost with 3 runs. Good game, and I think it's good quality, because Primrose needed that win. Usman Kadir is doing very well for Primrose, and it seems like these teams are all taking up the challenge now and really putting foot down to try and get to either up to club champs. And also at the bottom of the league, which is a bit concerning for me, is Catalyst Victoria. Find themselves at the bottom of the log, and speaking to some of the players, and the camaraderie in the team, it's still there, the focus is still there. So I'm pretty sure they will pick up their win very soon, and hopefully it is in the next game in the last round before we go into one-day cricket, and they can really push on and try and also compete and try and save relegation within that league. Also Altius United find themselves second last position. So good luck to all of those teams, and even to Primrose, Jive St. Augustine, Rondebosch, who's hovering at the bottom of the league. Good luck to all of them, and we wish them well for the last round of games.
There's obviously games coming up on Sunday as well. It's the Under-23 League, and there's quite a couple of games coming up. There's different pools. Gavin, you looking at Pool A, who are the teams that are taking place, that are basically competing in that pool?
Yeah, the Pool A, the home teams, obviously I'll be mentioning first. It's Khayelitsha Hub taking on Durbanville Hub, so it's quite a travel for Durbanville out to Khayelitsha. Good luck to them. Then at Chukka Road, it's Victoria versus Helderberg Hub, and over in Mitchell's Plain, they'll be taking on the Western Province Academy. Good luck to all those teams.
Now, the Under-23 League is seen as, I would imagine, a bridging league, if I can put it that way, because it's guys playing together. They're trying to play against the best people within those hubs, and that bodes well for Western Province going forward. And then in the Pool B, Clinton, which teams will be competing?
Just to touch on your point as well, we touched on in the last episode, was that additional platform for club cricketers between the age of 19 and 23 to really stake their claim now at basically a point of their career where they envisage themselves and aspiring players to try and make the provincial setup or even into the provincial academy. So this is that platform, and clubs shouldn't take it for granted when sending their players as identification to these hubs so the guys can compete. There's another round, like you mentioned, now on the 22nd. And there's 3 more games in the second half of the season, which culminates with the final at Newlands. So once again, that opportunity for clubs, please don't hold back your players. Send them to these nets, because the opportunities there, you never know. We might just find the better one or the next best out of this grouping. And in Pool B, we've also got Primrose Hub, who's playing against Avondale. Avondale will be hosting that at Field Crescent. Avondale replaced Langa within the hub structure. Unfortunately, they could not fulfill their fixtures. Therefore, Avondale has replaced. St. Augustine's out at Alphondale will host the Township 11, and that is the game we will feature on Sunday. Feature the Township team and follow them, and then get the stories from them, and speak to the people as to how they are developing the players and how we can probably see those prospects coming through. And then also in Milnerton will be hosting Tygerberg. There's been a clash at fixture, change of venues. The Tygerberg was supposed to host, it's now moved to Milnerton. So once again, good luck to all these players, good luck to everyone involved, and I think it's after the first round of fixtures, it was a good feedback with regards to it, and now the opportunity for the players to shine and for the coaches to really go on and really try and assist these players to get through to the next level.
Thanks, Clinton. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks for giving me an idea of exactly how things are working, because I think the viewers also, someone that didn't understand, now understands exactly, and especially that issue on the hubs as well, and sending your more talented players to those hubs because they might be scouted. Gavin, before we go, can you just give us a recap on Gavin's trivia?
Yeah, the trivia question for this evening, straightforward. At least I think it's straightforward. These guys think it's straightforward. I'm hoping you would think the same. Who is the last South African player, or the Proteas player, to have opened both the batting and the bowling for the Proteas? And that happened just a week or what ago. Your answers, please, on Twitter at Clubhouse_TV, or on Facebook, it's From the Clubhouse. And you can equally just email it through to us at info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za. This week, we're giving away 2 cake vouchers to the value of 250 Rand each, courtesy of Made by Mom Cakes. So get those answers in quickly.
Clinton, thank you for a lovely evening, and Gavin, thanks for a lovely evening of modelling as well. Hopefully you won't do it again next week, because it's certainly not a fashion show. That's where we leave it tonight. If you're playing any fixtures this weekend, all the best of luck. Good night.